What up, LK Mafia? It's your boy Artofkickz, and just like that, we back with another one. Alright, y'all, so this is a little different from the usual ghost video that y'all usually get from me. I'm going back to Chills for one, because I've been checking out a few of Nuke's videos lately. Of course, I'm going to be getting back to him. I like going back and forth between the two as much as possible. And y'all make sure y'all send me some suggestions for some other ones. I know Llama Arts is one of them that y'all want me to check out, so comment down below. Send me links to this stuff, specifically in the comment section right here on YouTube. I'm not doing social media for a week. It's too much stuff going on in the world that's really got me disappointed in people's actions. So I'm gonna be here though. Y'all ain't gonna miss a day of me on YouTube. I'm gonna be doing this every single day leading up to this kind of calming down the situation that we're dealing with right now. It's just, I don't know, it's just too much. But this right here, this video is 10 mysterious objects caught moving on camera. We're about to see. We're about to see. I hope that it's not only caught moving on camera, but the people that were in proximity of this stuff, hopefully they saw something too, which will make it that much more interesting and make it feel like it's less faked by video editing, you know? But we're about to get into this. Y'all boys and girls ready? I'm ready. Let's go.
Seeing objects move on their own is one of the earlier signs of a serious haunting, at least according to most people who have claimed experiencing ghosts in their home.
Oh.
As you watch this list, be sure to let me know if you have ever had anything move by itself around you. It may be an early sign that you are being haunted.
That teddy bear is moving like...
Number 16. This statue of a god in India apparently notices it's being filmed and decides to keep an eye on the camera.
That's crazy. Look at that. The eyes are supposed to be centered, but no, it's looking. It's looking. Oh my God.
Somehow, this lifeless statue keeps its gaze on the camera until it's staring from out the corner of its eye. This video looks kind of grainy and possibly edited. There's no sound, so we can't tell if anybody else in the crowd noticed it and reacted.
Number 15. A British YouTuber named Scouse Mouse only stayed in his home for 3 more days after recording all of these objects in his kitchen moving on their own.
Nah. You could say strings did this, but how the bottle would kind of just float on its side for a second, and I don't know.
Liter of Coke to be interesting.
Yeah, he said the same thing. I find the Coke to be the most interesting part.
The liquid appears to move before the bottle does.
Really?
Watch what I mean here. Play it in slow motion and you'll see the contents inside. Moves shortly before the bottle is launched. I don't think that the contents inside would move like that if it was being pulled by a piece of string.
Number 14. This video comes to us from a snooker tournament in Japan. I'm not exactly sure how the sport is played, to be completely honest, but whether you're playing pool or snooker, I'm pretty sure that the 8-ball isn't supposed to be able to do this by itself.
Whoa.
It's a very slight movement, but clearly the ball moves on its own. This was on live television using professional equipment, so it's safe to bet that the table was level. If anyone has a normal explanation as to why this happened, then please do let us know.
Number 13. A restaurant worker named Bogues182 says that he uploaded this video from his place of work. Some trays clatter to the ground when nobody is around. I guess he thought it was weird enough to check the tapes later that night. This is what he and the work crew saw.
Whoa.
I suppose that someone could have been off camera throwing trays, but I'm not sure exactly where they would be standing when this happened, if that were the case.
Number 12.
Chills over here talking about I don't know where they could be standing. Duh, on the other side where we couldn't see them. Duh, that's where they're gonna be standing at.
Named Paul Hayward claims that this 1970s doll is severely haunted. He sets up a camera and walks away, making sure to leave a clock next to the doll to show that there's no time lapses whatsoever.
Whoa.
The doll's arm is the first to move.
Whoa.
Followed by its head.
No. Oh no.
By the end of the video, the doll is practically in a completely different position than before. The clock shows that this video was not made using stop motion, and I personally can't see any strings.
Number 11.
Yeah, no, that doll is haunted. Remember I told y'all I had some dolls? My dolls look like that, kind of. The ones I got, they kind of... I'm scared to go in this closet and get them out. I'll show them to you, but I don't want to trigger nothing, no spooky, you know. Y'all already say y'all be seeing orbs and stuff in my videos and stuff. Strobes, whatever they call. I don't want none of them to attach to one of them dolls. Nope, I'm keeping them dolls locked up. Nope. I might bring them out one day and show y'all. Because I'm stupid like that. Damn, I gotta move that stuff that's in front of that door. Maybe.
This video was supposedly caught on a home residence security system. All of the rooms look normal until this possessed stuffed animal suddenly springs to life. I thought I could see a string at first, but it's clearly a cord that's plugged into the wall. On the other hand, this doesn't really look like actual CCTV footage at all, so maybe it's just a prank.
Number 10.
Yeah, nah, that was probably a prank. They did a good job though.
YouTuber named Yasakera has been feeling an angry presence in her house and decides to record it for proof.
Whoa. What the?
Unlike most of the people who have paranormal experiences, Yasser is very direct and shows little hesitation confronting her poltergeist, who was too busy making a coin flip inside of a bottle to respond.
I don't know how you...
What are you angry about? Are you angry because you're dead?
The coin continues to flip inside of the bottle over and over again without an answer. She challenges it to keep flipping the coin.
How do you explain this? What kind of coin is this? Are there any coins that are magnetic? Could somebody be under the table playing with this?
Coin.
But then how do you get the coin to shoot up out of the bottle? I don't know, y'all. I don't know about this one.
Showing absolutely no fear. Some people are saying that this can be done with a magnet, and I agree that it's definitely possible. Like one YouTuber said, this needs to be done on a glass table to be verified as 100% real. Then again, this poltergeist might not be so cooperative next time, so I guess we're lucky to even have this much evidence.
Number
Like
9.
that, like how the things shoot up out the bottle. Do you use the opposite of the magnet? I don't know. I don't know if the magnet can... I don't know.
This video was taken in Thailand.
Whoa.
A mysterious
Dude
man
got
can
some skinny
apparently
legs.
do something crazy and impossible using only a simple playing card and his mind.
What the? How? What?
He moves his hand above and below the spinning card to show that nothing is attached. Obviously, this can't be magnets, and other than that, I have absolutely no explanation. Some of the commenters are saying that he is using an ancient force called ki, which you can apparently build up from prolonged meditating. If anybody is a magician who can rationally explain this, then please step forward, because this is nothing short of absolutely incredible to me.
Yo, however that's done, I want to learn it. I want to learn it. Wow. I want to learn this. Can somebody send me a link to how to do this? I'm for real.
If this is real, then imagine what else these powers could be used for.
See, I'm weird like that, y'all. Like, when I see stuff that looks like really cool, really interesting, I really want to learn it. That's how I got into skateboarding, art, yo-yos, whatever. Like, there's so many things that I can do because I get fascinated by stuff. Like, I don't know if it's an OCD type of thing. I don't know what it's called. I know there's a term for it, but I get really fascinated by stuff, and I figure it out, and then once I figure it out, then I move on.
Besides performing street tricks.
Number 8. A YouTuber named Ben McNeil thinks that his house could be haunted, and he apparently has proof to back it up. He shoots a toy basketball into a mini hoop. Somehow the ball rolls back to him on its own from around the corner, and it appears to have come from a space that isn't big enough for somebody to hide behind. The only possible explanation I have is that maybe he recorded himself rolling the ball and then reversed the footage. Backwards editing usually gives the video a certain look, however, that I don't exactly see here.
Number 7. Alright, I know that My Little Pony is not exactly the most frightening thing on earth, but pay less attention to the brand of the toy and more attention to what it's doing by itself without being touched. I guess the obvious explanation is that someone is underneath the table using a magnet, and a lot of people say the same thing. However, here's another video showing that there is no magnet on the bottom of the toy, so no one knows for certain.
Number 6. A YouTuber named Janelle Crawford has an American Girl doll that she says has been moving around on its own, but apparently only when no one is looking.
That looked like the type of doll that will move on its own. Nah, nope. That looks like the type of doll that will move on its own. Nope. I don't like dolls. I don't.
To demonstrate by leaving the doll in her room and coming back in later.
What?
Hey, this is my American Girl. I had been seeing a paranormal activity with this. There's no string. There's no string there.
The beginning of this video clearly shows that no one's in the room and no strings are attached to the doll. She closes the door and leaves for just a moment, then she turns around and goes back into her room. She again shows that nobody's in her room, yet somehow the doll is laying on the opposite side of the bed as to when the video began.
What?
How the heck did you?
Since I didn't see any quick cuts in the video where she could have quickly gone in and moved the doll, this one is a real mystery.
Number 5.
What? She is way too calm. If that doll was at the pillows then to the foot of the bed, that doll couldn't be in my house no more. I would carry that doll out like this. I don't know where I'm putting that doll. I don't know where that doll going. But it ain't gonna be in my house no more. I'm gonna have to cut it up, a bunch of pieces, or rip it apart or something. I'm gonna have to mail each piece. This sound like the Chucky movie. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna catch it on fire, burn it, put it on the stove, the grill outside, something. But that dog gotta go. And I gotta know that it ain't coming back. I'm gonna drive it. I'm gonna drive this burnt pieces to somewhere 5 miles away and bury each piece 5 miles from each other. I don't know. But nope. Any dog my child get, I'm inspecting it thoroughly. I'm gonna sit there and watch it for a few days. I'm like, no, before you play with it, I gotta watch it. Make sure it don't do nothing. I'm gonna set up cameras. I can't even have no kids now because of this mess y'all got me watching. Because if I had some kids, I'm gonna have to buy them a doll. They gonna want a doll. Y'all got me messed up. Y'all got me real messed up.
Shahara Negron and her family have been experiencing some strange activity ever since they moved into a new place. Lately, her daughter has been complaining that her toys have been moving all by themselves, and one doll in particular seems to be at the center of it all.
Oh, actually looks like it. It's kind of old. Wow, nothing really precious or special about it, but it just has this feeling about it.
She sits and watches the doll as orbs dance all around. It isn't long before something starts to happen.
This isn't French. It's... Oh, I'm about to run. Whoa, what the...
I was thinking that somebody hidden behind the chair was moving it, but then the recliner footrest comes out by itself at the end. As far as I know, somebody would have had to grab the lever on the side or press the button, but I don't see anyone. Tell me if you think this family is legitimately being haunted.
Number 4. This singing figure is an exaggerated portrayal of the legendary jazz musician Louis Armstrong. These collectible items are meant to be amusing, but this one has something wrong with it. It starts out normally,
Okay.
and then it starts doing this. Multiple voices come out of the figure at once.
Yeah, I was about to say, it sounds like there's multiple voices out of it. It sounds like there's his, normal singing voice, and then there's this raspy kind of like scary type of voice, and then every time that voice comes out, the eyes widen. What the fuck?
Them sound low and menacing like a possessed person. I think that maybe the batteries are dying, but unless I had one of these myself to recreate the situation, then we won't know for sure.
Number 3. Crying statues have been reported in churches for centuries, and this video apparently catches one in the middle of such an episode. Church music plays on, as tears apparently stream down the statue's cheeks. I'm not sure how this could be faked. I guess a special statue could be made with some sort of hose leading up to the eyes to trick everybody, or maybe they applied water to the face of the statue before the ceremony began, but both of these possibilities would be pretty hard to pull off. The water would dry out after a while, but the face of this statue apparently stays wet and keeps crying.
Number 2. This footage was taken at a Buddhist exhibit in China. Everyone is admiring a golden statue of Buddha when suddenly a glowing light surrounds the statue and its eyes begin to blink.
Whoa.
The person who uploaded this video, Kim Lim Chin, insists that the statue was shining brightly in real life and not just on camera. I wasn't sure what to make of this, but the event was caught by another person and uploaded onto YouTube. Here's video from the second camera. If anyone can translate what's being said by the crowd, then maybe we can figure out if these two videos are legitimate.
Before we get to number 1,
Do y'all think that was real? Do y'all think that thing was really blinking, or is because the video footage was so grainy that it made it look like it was blinking? That's what I'm gonna go with.
is perhaps... The motion of this stuffed teddy bear is perhaps the creepiest and most lively on the list. The video is about 2 minutes long and features 3 men sitting beside each other with a Ouija board in their laps.
See?
A webcam or low-quality phone camera is set up in front of the men to record anything interesting that may come of the Ouija session. The men become stressed as they play with the board. One man wipes sweat from his forehead, while another adjusts himself in the chair nervously. While this is happening, no one notices.
Y'all notice when I do these type of videos, I look back behind me way more often. I always feel like there's something. My roommate be creeping up behind me sometimes, so I be having to look back.
That the white bear on the dresser behind them has been making clear, disturbing movements. It began at around 42 seconds in, when the bear moved its head back. It continued to move and look down at the men with lifelike motion. The man sitting to the far left seems to notice the bear and looks up at it several times, but the bear stops. He tells the other men about it, and when they put down the board to investigate, they see nothing wrong with the bear, and when they pick it up, this gives us evidence that no strings or puppeteering is occurring. Frustrated and in disbelief, they all sit back down, but the bear immediately starts to make rapid movements that resemble a possession. This time, all 3 of the men witness it and run out of the room. You may feel safe right now.
I don't know, but that was the most convincing one to me, because they looked like they got up and they picked up the bear, and there's nothing that was behind it, and they did like there was no strings or nothing tugging on it. Yo, see, you don't play with no Ouija boards, man. You don't play with no Ouija. I mean, I had people in my comment section on one of my last videos, they were like, they're like, yo, Artofkickz, don't get no Ouija board. Don't get. I was like, no, you got to worry about me. I done played with them things once or twice before when I was like real young, and I swear that thing was moving on its own. Nope, never again. Nope. Anyway, y'all know what time it is. Y'all like this reaction? Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for more. As always, the link to the video is gonna be down in the description box below. If you haven't already, make sure you follow your boy right here on Instagram and Twitter at Artofkickz. To the next one.